The murder of Charlie Kirk is an American tragedy. Charlie Kirk was murdered while engaging in one of our most sacred and cherished American rights, the bedrock of our democratic republic, the free exchange of ideas in a search for truth, understanding, and a more perfect union. It is also an offense against the state and to the peace and enjoyment of the people of Utah and of all those who visit here. But Charlie Kirk's murder also strikes a more personal and intimate chord. Charlie Kirk was first and foremost a husband and a father to two beautiful young children. He was a son.
Folks, I can't even believe I'm sitting here saying these words. Charlie Kirk, a man who dedicated his life to defending free speech, fighting for conservative values, and giving a voice to millions of Americans, has been brutally murdered. Let that sink in. Murdered. For what? For daring to stand up, speak his mind, and challenge the left's stranglehold on our culture and politics. This wasn't just an attack on Charlie Kirk. This was an attack on every single one of us who believes in faith, family, and freedom. This was an attack on the very idea that we can gather, debate, and share ideas without fear. If they can target Charlie Kirk in broad daylight, who's next?
He was a son, he was a brother, and a friend. Like all murders, the senseless and needless taking of Charlie Kirk's life has shattered the lives of those he loved and those who loved him. To Charlie's wife, Erica, his two young children, his parents, his family, and his friends, I express my sincere condolences and offer my heartfelt prayers on your behalf. I also want to express my concern for everyone who was at Charlie's Turning Point USA event at the Utah Valley University, and all who have been impacted by this tragedy. As county attorney, I am charged with bringing justice to those who offend our laws. I am charged with bringing justice for those who are harmed. I am charged with bringing justice for Charlie Kirk. I am committed to these aims. I take this responsibility seriously. Today, after reviewing the evidence that law enforcement has collected thus far, I am filing a criminal information charging Tyler James Robinson, age 22, with the following crimes. Count 1, aggravated murder, a capital offense, for intentionally or knowingly causing the death of Charlie Kirk under circumstances that created a great risk of death to others. Count 2, felony discharge of a firearm causing serious bodily injury, a first-degree felony. The state is further alleging aggravating factors on counts 1 and 2 because the defendant is believed to have targeted Charlie Kirk based on Charlie Kirk's political expression and did so knowing that children were present and would witness the homicide. The state is also charging defendant with count 3, obstruction of justice, a second-degree felony for moving and concealing the rifle used in the shooting. Count 4, obstruction of justice, a second-degree felony for disposing the clothing he wore during the shooting. Count 5, witness tampering, a third-degree felony for directing his roommate to delete his incriminating texts. Count 6, witness tampering, a third-degree felony for directing his roommate to stay silent if police questioned him. And count 7, commission of a violent offense in the presence of a child, a Class A misdemeanor, for committing homicide knowing that children were present and may have seen or heard the murder and did so based on Charlie Kirk's political expression. Also, following the press conference, I am filing a notice of intent to seek the death penalty. I do not take this decision lightly, and it is a decision I have made independently as county attorney, based solely on the available evidence and circumstances and nature of the crime. Because we are seeking the death penalty, the defendant will continue to be held without bail in the Utah County Jail.
The county attorney has stepped up and announced charges against the 22-year-old suspect, Tyler James Robinson. 7 charges in total, including aggravated murder, obstruction of justice, and witness tampering. And yes, they are seeking the death penalty. And I'll say it clearly, good. If you commit an act this evil, this political, this calculated, you deserve the maximum penalty the law allows. Let's not sugarcoat it. Charlie Kirk was targeted for his beliefs. The evidence shows it. His children were there, his supporters were there. This was meant to silence him and to send a chilling message to the rest of us who dare to speak the truth. But here's the reality. Patriots don't back down. We fight harder. We speak louder. And we make sure the legacy of men like Charlie Kirk is never erased by violence or intimidation. I stand with Charlie's family. I stand with Turning Point USA. And I stand with every American who refuses to bow down to this tyranny of fear. If you believe in free speech, if you believe in standing up to this wave of hatred against conservatives, then I need you to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with everyone you know. Drop a comment below and let me know how you are going to keep Charlie Kirk's fight alive. Because make no mistake, the battle for our country isn't tomorrow. It's happening right now.